Got Coach Salapa here from Dr. Phillips High, 6A Coach of the Year. Talk about how you have come this far this year. Since y'all were close last year, but no cigar. But this year, now you're going to the big game. Talk about.
Great group of players, great group of seniors. The senior leadership that we've had this year with these guys, their humility, their work ethic, their focus, and everything has been for this moment since January. And plus, I would say I probably got the greatest coaching staff in the state of Florida, if not the whole Southeast.
And I was just sitting out here watching practice a little bit, and you run a tight ship basically. You treat it like a college practice. Explain a little bit more. How do you keep the kids together doing all that?
Well, you know what? They want to be on a schedule. I believe they want structure. But they want justified discipline. Where they know that the reason that something or there's consequences are because maybe they did something wrong. So we've been doing this since day one, since I came here 3 years ago. I used to be at the University of Richmond in the mid-'80s. Had a chance to start as a GA, and then I was a part-time assistant. And I've been to a ton of college practices, and I tell you what, when you keep it sharp, they play sharper. The reps are sharper. So we keep everything real tight to the minute.
All right, and you want to explain a little bit how you feel about being named the 6A Coach of the Year? How does that feel?
I think that's like the ultimate team. It should be the ultimate team goal. I got a coaching staff. I've got 20 coaches on this staff. I am a glorified get-back coach on the sidelines during game night. I do set the practice schedules and do some things, but that's a very humbling thing to me at 51 years of age, because I know what great assistants and what great players I have.
And also you got D. Hart, who has got the 6A Player of the Year award, and both of y'all are up for the Mr. Football and Head Coach of the Year award.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about D getting the same award? And you're the only school in the state to have both player and coach.
Well, I feel silly sometimes getting it. D deserves everything he gets. He's phenomenal. I mean, I tell the coaches when it's in the third quarter and we're fixing to take him out of ball games, take his shoes from him, because he is such a competitor and so loyal to this group that he wants to go in and play absolutely any position that he can play on the field.
And I know how many kids are. I heard that y'all are going to be losing how many? About 28.
Oh, there's 35 seniors on this team.
So they're graduating when they graduate.
Absolutely. But you know what? We got a great group of young kids coming up. We had a great group of guys that have continued to practice with us. The way I see it is, for the other 28 guys that are on this team, we just had another spring practice because we've gone an extra 5 weeks into the season.
There you go. And well, congratulations on 6A Coach of the Year and making the state title game.
All right, appreciate that.